Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm Lisa Wixon with Connections Yoga. Today's practice is slow flow yoga called Digestive Balance. So we're working on balancing the calmness, the body itself, and just being able to come into a space where our digestive system works more efficiently. Grab you a mat or a carpet space, a blanket, and if you want to add in some blocks to your practice, bring those into the space. We're going to begin seated on our blanket in a comfortable space that works for your body. So let that shape look however you want that helps you to sit up nice and tall. We begin with a balancing breath. Our balancing breath is going to be a variation of alternate nostril breathing. The easiest way to do it is with your index finger. You place it over one side of your nose, one nostril, and then you release it. If you want the more traditional hand gesture, you would bring your index finger and your middle finger down, and then you're going to place your thumb and your ring finger to either side, or to just one side, depending on how we do our alternate nostril breathing. Okay. Take a moment to breathe in and out through both nostrils. You're going to breathe in through both nostrils. Valve off your right nostril and breathe out through your left nostril. Release, breathe in through both nostrils. Valve off your left nostril and breathe out through your right. So that is one cycle. So we are just breathing in through both nostrils and breathing out, alternating which nostrils. You can also take your two fingers and place them to the third eye chakra, the center of your eyebrows, and then that's a nice place to rest while your fingers are moving back and forth. All right, inhale through both. Close off your right, exhale through the left. Inhale through both. Close off your left, breathe out through the right. Inhale through both. Close off your right, breathe out through your left. Inhale through both. Close off the left, breathe out through the right. And continue. Slow down the breath. And do this again 2 more times on each side. When you are done, take your time getting there. Breathe in and out through both nostrils. Just breathe naturally. So as we slow down our breathing, that stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system and helps to calm us. And as we calm ourselves, that minimizes stress, and that helps the digestive system because everything that's going in our lives is reflected in our digestive system. All right, place your hands behind you, either on fists and thumbs, or fingertips face forward, bend the knees, plant the feet to the earth. We're going to take a twist with windshield wipers. I want you to bring your heart to the opposite side that the knees are facing. So you get this nice spinal twist that you hopefully can feel in the back and in your belly. One more time on each side. See, we're balancing. Good. Then come. Legs extended, it's okay. The knees don't have to be completely straight, but flex those feet, draw those toes towards you. And you're going to hinge forward, long length through the body. You're just kind of gazing like right in between the distance of where your hands can touch to the center. And you're going to squeeze your belly, bend your elbows, and hinge just a little bit forward. Straighten your elbows, bend the elbows. Straighten the elbows. Now take your right arm and reach it to the sky. Bend your left elbow, squeeze the belly, feel lateral stretch, and then change sides. To improve the digestive system, we want to stretch, we want to fold, and we want to compress, in addition to twisting, which does a lot of that. It compresses. All right, as you come to the center, I want you to draw the soles of your feet together, but don't pull the feet close to the pelvis. Keep it further out in a more diamond shape as you open the hips. Take your hands behind you, really reach back and lift the heart. And as you lift the heart, you're stretching the abdominal region. And use your breath to stretch even more. Don't drop your head back. One more time, big breath in and out. Good, and come back to the center. Draw your knees up, and you're gonna lower yourself, knees down, as you come up to kneeling. Okay, so coming onto hands and knees. Knees are under the hips, wrists are under the shoulders. Take a moment to squeeze the belly and tabletop balance. As we move in cat-cow, that's really good for the digestive system because there's some nice compression there. So I invite you to press into your hands, start to tuck the tailbone towards you. Feel that compression in the belly, and chin comes to the chest. Then lift the tailbone. The belly's going to stretch as you bring the head forward and press the shoulders back. Nice stretch for the abs. Tuck the tailbone, roll up the spine, squeeze the belly, press into the hands, chin to chest. And then allow yourself to roll back. And then come back to your tabletop position. Extend the right leg long behind you. Less intense, has that foot to the earth. Pressing through the ball, more intense, lifts it up. And you're going to stretch through the body by reaching your left arm forward. We're not trying to go for height, we're trying to go for length. So imagine holding on to someone's hand and someone holding onto your foot and pulling, like a stretching table. Make sure you're breathing and not holding your breath. And then set your hand and your knee down. Extend out your left leg. Lift that up, hip height. Shift the weight into the left arm and reach right arm forward. Again, imagine someone holding your foot and another person holding your hand and stretching you. You can even squeeze the belly while you're doing this. Nice deep breaths. And release. You're going to tuck the toes, walk the hands forward. Come into a really low downward dog with your knees low to the earth. So it's kind of like a child's pose, but we're active here. And then rock forward. And you're then going to bring your hands a little bit closer to you. Lift the knees and then lift the pelvis to the sky. Here, you're going to press the heels down and you're going to lift the tailbone up to the sky. So imagine someone standing behind you with their hands on the sides of your pelvis, and they lift you up to the sky. Imagine someone standing, feet in between your hands, and they place their hands on your shoulder blades and pressing you forward towards your knees while the other person's lifting up your tailbone and your pelvis. And a nice stretch for the body. All right, you're gonna look forward and bend your right knee, step your right foot forward, and we're gonna lift up, all the way up to either high lunge or warrior one, depending on if your heel is down. Crescent lunge is another way to look at that. I want to think long length through the body. We're then going to rotate to an outer twist, rotate towards your left side. Good. Bring the hands to the heart. And look behind you. Some good twist here, twisting through the abdominal region. Reach your arms out, and then you're going to shift. Make sure those shoulders are over top of the hips. Cartwheel, one arm up, One arm down for a side angle, but if you want to stretch through the torso, go extended triangle, extended side angle. Triangle, straighten the knee, extended triangle, extended side angle, bend the knee. Look how that happened. All right, we're gonna come back up, coming into our twist. Come back, hands stacked to the heart center. How does it feel to twist the other direction? Ooh, this is called a closed twist. Not as much of a range of motion, but it does help to get into those abdominal organs. Bring the hands back to the heart. Bring your hands back down to the earth. You're gonna hover here in your high lunge. Lower your back knee down, that makes a low lunge. Bring your knees back to the same plane and come down to child's pose. Really stretching, arms forward to stretch not only the shoulders, but the chest and the belly. All right, lift the head, plant the hands to the earth, tuck toes. We're gonna come back to a low downward dog as you lift your knees, and then lift pelvis to the sky, straighten those knees again. Imagine someone standing behind you, drawing your pelvis back. Imagine someone standing in front of you, pressing through your shoulder blades. Look forward, shift your weight to your right leg, step left leg forward, and inhale the arms up to the sky. You make adjustments to either have your back heel up or down, and then twist towards the right side. Here in that space, you're gonna cartwheel, front arm down, back arm up to your side angle. Usually a side angle is done with the foot placement of warrior one. Straighten your front knee. So this is a variation of triangle. Bend your front knee. Straighten your front knee. Bend the front knee, come out of your twist. All right, twist towards the other side. This is that closed twist. You might bend your front knee. You could also cartwheel an arm up and the back arm down, stretching the abdominal region a little bit more. All right, great job. Let's go ahead and come back to the center, turn your palms down, bring your hands down to the earth. So you're in that high lunge. Back knee comes down, point the toes, low lunge. Take a moment to get that knee back. And we'll come into a threaded puppy dog. Right hand comes forward, left back of your hand slides underneath, and you lower down onto that arm or that shoulder. Your left arm can be extended forward, or you can place the back of the hand to your lower back or sacrum. Now you can also take this to a threaded child's pose and bring the chest to your thighs. Just a different experience, different intensity. Slowly bring your hands back to the center, come out of your thread, slide your hands forward, take a modified plank pose so that you bring the pelvis in line with the knees and the ankles and draw your head back. If you want to go more intensity, tuck the toes and lift the knees off of the earth and press into your hands. All right, from here, lower knees down if they're lifted. Shift the weight to your right arm, thread through your left arm and have hips over top of knees for threaded puppy dog, or slide back, chest to thighs for threaded child's pose. Again, decide, do you want that right arm forward or do you want it resting to your lower back? You could also press your shoulder back to have more opening. Bring your hands back forward and slide into Sphinx pose. Bring your forearms to the earth and your belly pelvis down. You can tuck the toes and lift the knees off the earth. You can pull back on the wrist and pull the chest forward. You can just kind of point the toes and relax here. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll your nose around in a circle. Change directions. Good stretch for the belly as you strengthen the back in a back bend. Then here, lower down to the earth, bend your knees and sway your legs from side to side. Let the pelvis rock. This will help get into recline, twisting through your windshield wipers or your reverse windshield wipers. All right, from this position, I invite you to press up. You're going to lie down on your blanket and come into your relaxation. Relaxation position. Let's go ahead and take those blocks, if you got them, so we can put them in our practice. Both blocks between our legs and squeeze. You might want to walk your feet out. Different position for bridge pose as you lift your pelvis up and lower down. As we lift up, we are stretching the belly. You can also do this with a one block instead of both of those blocks. Press down, that'll put the feet more in alignment with the hips. Try not to squeeze those glutes, keep them soft so the back does the work. If you want to stretch more, inhale, arms up to the sky, arch them down over the head like a rainbow. Stretch and reach. And lower down, bringing those arms back by your pelvis as it comes down to the earth. And one more time, lifting up. Use your breath. Good, release. All right, you're gonna place your block down. You're gonna hug your knees to your chest. You're gonna rock a little bit if you desire. Just hug those knees in. All right, release. Feet to the earth, knees bent or legs relaxed. Feet just kind of shaking out, shoulders shaking out. Yeah. All right, come into your space of relaxation. Letting go, letting the earth support you. And here, we're in a neutral position. The belly is not squeezed, it's not stretched, it's not compressed. Just kind of neutral here. You might feel a little bit of opening through the belly. And turn your head over to one side and then to the other. Back to the center and connect to your breath and just be present in your quiet space. Deepen your breath. Take a moment to move hands, maybe squeeze and release or circle hands, get into the wrist. Start to move the feet, pointing and flexing and circling around. Move the head side to side. When you're ready, open the eyes and give it one final stretch. Then bend the knees and hug the knees in. One final compression. A gentle rock side to side. And a roll over to your side and pause here, all curled up again in your space. Press yourself up. Grab your blanket and bring it underneath of you. Good. So I want to thank you so much for being here in this space with me, for sharing this digestive series. And if you are interested in more classes, please check out the description of this class. Click the leave button, shoot out a star. Let us know that you're here sharing the class with us, and it helps to keep the classes on the platform. So we are very grateful, all Burn Along teachers, if you would do that for each of your classes. If you want to leave a comment, that's just an added bonus to help us get to learn a little bit more about you, but also to help us improve our practices for you. Click the submit button, it'll take you back to the class description that has the 2 links there. If you're following me as an instructor, I am so grateful for you allowing me to share this wellness journey with you. If you haven't done it yet and you'd like me to be a part of that wellness journey, then copy and paste the link in a browser, click the follow button, and my entire library of classes will be all the way at the bottom of your home page under instructors that I'm following. And then you can access those classes anytime you want. You can also take that second link in the description of the class, copy and paste that. That's a playlist. That's how you can access other slow flow yoga classes if you'd like to explore those classes with me, or even classes to improve the digestive system. So I hope that you will continue to connect, to continue to move, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Let's bring the hands together to the heart center. Namaste. Thank you very much. Take care.